can never be you.
Hello there, folks. Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the baseball inferno himself, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
What up?
Derek, if someone was rounding third, what would you be yelling to them?
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
Yeah, appreciate everybody who's in the chat right now, man. Don't forget to share this, tell a friend, like, comment, and subscribe. If I didn't accidentally press TikTok on my phone. But yeah, make sure you guys are out here and doing those things, man. We greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share. There's the button. There's everything that's happening. I'm trying to run the control panels here at the same time. Guys, I want to see if the sound effects work. Chat, let me know. One time for the one time for Derek. Just one time. Are you kidding me? Wow.
They shut it down.
No, yeah, they want me to pay. Derek got lucky, but what? We're gonna be back. I might pay for that app just to annoy Derek. I might have to just pay that.
Terrible.
I'm really mad, man. I was wondering why it hasn't been working. Now I know why. It's the trial period. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody who is popping in here. I'm putting your comments up on the side, man. Big shout out to the homie Clown in the house. He said, everyone. I know it's supposed to be evening. What's good, Clown? Appreciate you, my brother. Matt Lopez says, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday. Enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite tonight. I had fun with tonight's episode.
Yeah, tonight's episode was really good.
Solid in-ring, progressed some new people, told stories for Collision. What do you know? We'll get into that. Matt Lopez says, All Out, shaping up to be very good. I think world title match just became clear. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that. Big Rob in the house saying, yo, what's good, Rob? Queen of the Indies, Tiff, how are you? Tiff, fabulous content creator. We love Tiff over here. Check her out. She interviews usually the people we end up talking about beforehand. Make sure you show her some love on Queen of the Indies Corner. Go subscribe to her podcast. Great independent wrestling interviews. Loves the Indies. Puts vlogs up. Everything. Show her some love.
Hippomania.
Jocelyn said, evening all wild show tonight. I agree, Jocelyn. I agree, man. My boy was on TV. So proud. Absolutely. And she's talking about Adam Priest. We're going to get into that. One of the hottest indie talents on the scene. If you watch DPW, Deadlock Pro, shout out to those guys as well. Yeah. Got lots to get into for tonight's show. So I say we, what's the word we're looking for? Without further ado, we can get into tonight's show. Derek, I first must yell, Tony Khan, can we please get the graphics like before, bro?
Yes.
Like, I don't ask for much.
No, just small, simple thing, and that's to have the graphics.
Bro, like an hour before they post the graphics, and I know it's those doo-doo looking ones too, where they're like fuzzy, it's not the best like stuff. A little faster, Tony.
Please and thank you.
But it's all good. I have to make the sacrifices, I guess, do what we got to do. Yo, big shout outs to, we got more people in here. Our guy, Jesus De Leon. What's good? What's up, Mr. Kyra and Derek? Not a fan of All Out being changed. How do we feel about title versus title, Page versus Fletcher? Let's see if that's what we're getting, because is it Josh and Kenny? Is it a four-way? Is it a tag match? We don't know yet. T-Ferg says, what's good, gentlemen? Dynamite was pretty good tonight. Thought Riho was done with AEW. That was kind of a shocker. No, Riho always comes back. She just got injured. I think she had like an arm injury or upper body injury. So I'm glad Rio's back. You know it's all good, Tiff. Always love, man. Delayed Grass, what's good, brother? Hey, Derek, Darby's gone from E to G. He gives 0 Fs. I like that. I might have to steal that one, Delayed Grass. Love it, brother. I hope you're doing good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so let's get into our Dynamite review for tonight, man. Speaking of Gabe Kidd, that was the first thing that happened. Gabe Kidd comes out, and he is looking for Darby Allin. Darby's like, not hard to find. And Yeah, jumps on him. It's Darby. He's scrappy, going in, man. Brawl begins. Wheeler Yuta comes out. Yo, these people hate Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta, like, here's Don Callis. Wheeler Yuta's like right here. And the sad part is, he's from this area. Why do you hate this man? What did he do?
They threw him to the trenches.
To the wolves, bro.
Oh.
Yo, Wheeler Yuta is cooked. He is cooked. I don't know what's going to happen with him, but yeah, they are most definitely wilding out. Darby gets a skateboard that has thumbtacks in it. Yuta goes to give him a forearm. He puts the forearm in the thumbtacks. Come on, bro. You think everything's happening? Here comes the Death Riders. If I had a sound, I would right now for them. But whatever they do, they're out there. Marina Shafir. Here comes Hook. Hook's music plays. Yo, I've been trying to listen to Hook's music. So here's how I feel. I like the song. I don't know if people can get into it as fast as like they're looking for it with Hook.
Probably not.
You know who else's theme?
It's a stretch.
I'm about to put something else out here. We are not going to tolerate slander of Okada's new theme anymore. I'm with a bunch of homies on this. It's not bad. And I hate new themes. I'll be the first one to tell you. Now, do I think his original theme is better? Yes. But this new theme is not that bad. I kind of feel it a little bit. It's a good workout song. I've been throwing it on during the workout, mixing it up with some of the other stuff. And I was like, this isn't bad.
I got to listen to it. I'm not really entirely sure how I like it. I don't know. I have to really like pay attention to it.
Right? Yeah, wild brawl to start the show for sure. Wheeler Yuta is the Dennis the Menace. He's Captain Planet, bro. You littered. I want to fight you. Like, chill, bro. Chill. What are you here for, bro? I dropped a cup. Nah, gotta get your ass kicked. Death Riders have become very watchable. I agree. I was on the lower end of hating the stuff they were doing, but I told someone this today. I'm a long-term thinker with things. Like, I see the vision. I'm like, okay, let's just get to the vision. Sometimes you want to speed it up, but whatever. You can't decide everything, right? So Hook comes out, then the ops come out running behind him. They just blow past him, and Hook's kind of like, yo, what's up with this? And here we go. Boom, boom, boom. They're hitting the ring. Willow's out there. She's beefing with Marina. This is just a beef that's never going to end, Derek.
Nope.
Back in the parking lot, though. Gabe Kidd gets caught by Darby. Darby gets a rag. I don't know what's on. He's got the ether out. FJZ. And he's taking him down. And then he pulls out a body bag out of the pickup truck. I don't know why this was just chilling in the pickup truck, but he has it, and he has it chained like to the truck, and he puts Gabe Kidd in there and then drives away. You just hear Gabe Kidd, oh. Yo, shout out to my boy Matt Black, Raw F Showtime. I know his thing got put up, but someone else, Sean Dean, I think, put this one up, and I laughed. He's like, yo, gotta be careful out here. Gabe Kidd's hurting for his life, man. Philly got a lot of potholes. I was like, yo, chill. I was like, yo, they are wilding out, but I thought it was a fantastic way to open up the show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You couldn't ask for anything better than that.
Yeah. T-Ferg said AEW, assault every week. Every time I see Darby near a truck, I think something bad's about to happen. You should think something bad's about to happen anytime Darby's on high objects.
Listen, forget the high objects. You should be on alert if he's just there.
Yo, they were bugging, man. Josh said, I don't know why, but I think of them franchise boys, my white tee, when the Death Riders come out. Yep, in my V-neck. Yep, in my V-neck. That's why the Young Bucks be hanging with them. Yeah. Matt Jackson in that low V-neck. Brother shirt that's the lowest V-neck I've ever seen. Looked like he was playing football in the street.
Lowest and the widest, bro. Because it'd be like this, it was way down here. See pectoral muscles. All
you wearing an AEW shirt?
Absolutely, bro.
AEW purist. See, get him back. Darby was like, "Let's go for a ride, kid." Yo, you guys are horrible. AEW did have some announcements today. Derek, did we save that for the end? And just have that be like the final topic?
Yeah.
AEW is going to be on HBO Max. Some things are different with it. We'll get into that. I promise you guys. No lie. So we're going to talk about that at the end because I want to hear how everyone feels. So stick around to the end for it. And I'm out here botching in these streets. I forgot to mention this too. Taz. Here's Taz's banner. Shout out to whoever caught a photo of this. I definitely stole this off Twitter. It might have been Drainmaker. I forgot who had this, but good for Taz, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
ECW legend.
Absolutely. If anyone is deserving of that banner, it would be Taz. Because Taz did a lot for ECW.
Yeah.
Did a lot. So if anyone who is deserving of it, it is him.
100%. Yeah, good for Taz. Cool, like his son's performing on the show too, and you get to see that. Like that's really dope. We get to our opening contest. We got Mercedes Moné defending the TBS championship against Alex Windsor. And they were going at it in this one. Alex Windsor might be my you know how we like do matches and you're like, yo, didn't expect this one to be quite the banger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gotcha.
Right.
You know, shocking match of the night.
You know what?
She's my shocking wrestler of like the past month or two.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with her. I can't say it any better than that. I'm just very impressed with her.
Yo, we got our guy Hubs in the chat joining us. What's up, Sean?
My guy Hubs.
Don't forget to check in the description. Me and Sean host a show called Clash of the Podcast, live every Monday at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the mothership. Everything Pro Wrestling. Make sure you guys are subscribed, though, to both channels as me and Sean collab on his channel as well. And we come up with some good content for you guys. So make sure you're showing love. Hub says, what up? Hope to hear more about the new AEW deal with the HBO Max, brother Kyron, my guy Derek. We're going to save that for the end, Sean, I promise you. But there's really not too much to this show, but we'll go through it all still for everybody. Close match. Windsor's focused on the back. They did the whole Mercedes runs in at 9 thing. I do like that they had the heel champion trying to defend her title still. Windsor hit a penta driver, we'll call it, for the sake of it. Gets a 2.5 count. Mercedes locks in the statement maker. It gets reversed. And then at one point, Windsor's trying to go for that sharpshooter again. Mercedes like boots her away. Then she flips around and then grabs her, pins her, and then holds her legs down. It was a pretty good pin.
Yeah.
And that was it. Flash pen, Mercedes wins. She retains the TBS championship again. Surprising to no one.
Right. But everybody's mad.
No, I'm not mad. I mean, if you're mad about it, like I said, tell me your favorite indie match from across the pond for a belt that she has that you're so upset about. Like, chill out, bro. Chill out. She's doing all right out here. She's going for the Ultimo Dragon effect. So afterwards, they have all of this go down and happen, and she's like, you know what, Mercedes, it was a good match. Puts her hands out. Mercedes dogs her, flips her the bird, and after that, she goes, you know what, screw you. She goes to take her down for the sharpshooter, tries to lock it in. Mercedes had her belt, clocks her with the TBS title, locks back in the statement maker, but then Derek, from the crowd emerges a new contender in my Street Fighter voice. Our girl is back, Derek. Come on, man.
Sorry.
Get it back.
Get it back.
She's back.
Riho!
As some call her the demo god, because they were saying that she was like the reason they won a demo one time. Riho is back. She stomped Mercedes, and it's been made official for All Out. We're getting Riho versus Mercedes. That should be a fine match, and it's different because now Mercedes is the powerhouse in the match. Usually she's not. So interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do together.
Yeah, it's good to see Riho back. She brings a very what's the word I'm looking for? Unique dynamic to her wrestling matches, and just to have that energy and that skill in the ring on top of Mercedes Moné, I think you can wipe your hands clean and be like, all right, this is going to be a good match.
We love it. We love it. I'm looking forward to seeing Riho at All Out. Renee asked Samoa Joe about Hook. And Hook basically said, you replaced me before the body was even cold. And Samoa Joe said Powerhouse Hobbs stepped up and kind of gave him a lesson. Like, he sounded like a stepfather kind of in there. Like, listen, I'm not the dad you asked for, but I'm the one who stepped up. Now, look, Hook, you better start paying attention. And I was just like, okay. I'm interested to see where they go with this Hook storyline. Like, is this Hook's, this is why I should join the Death Riders? Is this Hook's how I've learned to stand up for myself and do it on my own? Interesting.
Or it could be the reason why I was alone to begin with.
Touche. Reaffirms what he was looking for. After this, Derek, we get a promo with Ricochet and GOA making a challenge towards the Hurt Syndicate, and it sounds like they have a new name of their faction. Yo, chill, bro. We're not even at We Hurt People yet. Look at this guy. He hit him with the old. They were throwing this up and then like smacking the back of the hands, kind of like that. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the little and all that Ricochet stuff. I liked it though.
No, I respect it. You know what? This is a really good faction. I know a lot of people don't like Ricochet and don't care for
whatever made up reason,
right? and
he's a douche.
Right? And I don't. Sometimes you just gotta let things happen. Just gotta let things happen. I know it's hard to buy into him being a heel, but I think he's bought into it very, very well, and he's selling it very, very well.
Let him rock. Let him cook. You know what I mean?
It's not forced. To me, it's not forced. It's just him wanting to be a heel for once, because I think he's always been a face. I don't remember a time he's ever been a heel.
No, that not often enough for me to say. I think he has been, but not to where we've seen him on the main stages.
Right, and it held no weight. It was only maybe like a couple weeks,
and it's helped elevate GOAs, kind of giving them more of an identity, and
and they're starting to talk more. So I think this is a good move.
Yo, shout out to my dude Khan. Always deserves better. I've always said that since Ring of Honor, bro. Let this man do better.
Yeah, he definitely deserves some wins under his belt.
Yeah, he said this isn't a challenge, but a demand. Yeah, he's gonna demandly get spine busted, I think, in that match. But it sounds like he has made the challenge for All Out. Mark Briscoe comes out and he made a promo. He basically says he wants to challenge Kyle Fletcher. If you did not watch the Continental Classic this year, those were some of the most fire matches, bro. Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher tore it up, fam. So good.
Couldn't ask for anything better than that.
When Mark Briscoe beat Kyle Fletcher and now he's up here talking for that TNT title, I'm like, yeah, we about to eat good. I'm happy here. So he makes the challenge, but Don Callis says he's got to go through one of his henchmen first. And you're like, who's it going to be? And at first it looked like Rocky Romero was going to step up. I was like, oh, hell nah. And then, no disrespect, Rocky. But I was like, hell nah. And it was Lance Archer. Lance Archer gets in the ring, and Archer had, at one point, I thought he won because he delivered that big choke slam, bro. And I was like, yo, Archer got the dub? No. What they ended up doing was they had him kick out. He goes to the second rope. Mark Briscoe bites his head with the nine teeth he's got, and he pushes him down. He hit him with a power bomb, and then he hit him with that young froggy both. And Mark Briscoe gets the win. And Mark Briscoe, that wasn't the match Callis said he could have, though, Derek. He's got to beat Konosuke Takeshita on Collision to get the title shot against Kyle Fletcher. I don't know, fam.
I see pure abuse.
No, I see Okada jacking this up or something. Someone's gonna mess this up for Takeshita.
You think so?
Okay. Mark Briscoe's gonna get that shot, but how and why, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So maybe Okada comes out to potentially help, but then it's misconstrued as, oh, you came out to help me. All right. But then it goes to, no, I'm not helping you.
Correct. And then or he gets caught trying to cheat, and then it was like, no, I was trying to help you, but if you want to get in my face, I'm gonna beat you up. And then you know how it goes. Pro wrestling. Mark Briscoe Konosuke should be fired. Absolutely. Like I said, Continental Classic rematches all around. Timeless Tony Storm requests someone to step up and challenge her. Who is it, though? Is it time we go back to Megan Bayne? Is it time they try someone different? Do they bring in someone from the outside maybe to challenge Tony Storm? I'm interested to see what they can pull off here.
I feel like Megan Bain is supposed to be like the end game. I feel like she's supposed to be the last go round only because of the push that she's been getting. And I think Tony Storm has to prove a point like I can beat everybody. And then she gets to Megan Bain, oh, I could beat you too. And then all of a sudden it's that 5-10 second upset. Like, what just happened?
You got the dog. That's what happened. Yeah, I'm hoping for some goodness like that, but we'll wait and see where this lands with Tony Storm.
Right.
We get to an AEW tag team match. Let's see. Here it is. I hope this looks good. Yes, it does. Brodido versus Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta for the tag titles. This is another match, man. They was playing with my heart in this one a lot, and I didn't like that. Don't do that.
Yeah, it was a lot of nail biters there. Like, come on, don't do that to me. I got enough gray hair as it is. Let's not do it.
Yeah, let it rock. But I really like how they set this tag team match up. Unique offense from Brody and Bandito, the head scissors, all that. I like Wheeler Yuta and Claudio together a lot, though. Like, yes. I think they could be a future tag team championship pairing.
I would definitely buy into that.
Yeah, because they got something here. And once again, I thought they had it at one point. When Moxley came out and threw Brody into the post, and then they did Bandito went down and he got caught with the rocket launcher. I thought that was it. Then they did the giant swing and Brody King. Brody King, if this was 2.99, Brody King got there like 2.992.
Yes.
Like, I'm talking, Derek was probably like, he didn't push him off. Come on.
Nah, he's still on top. Make that three.
He tapped him, and the ref's like, nope, it's broken up. And then after that, Brody King delivered the stiffest shots. He knocked Claudio's, he knocked him in the dirt, we'll just say. You've been around the pod a long time, you know what I want to say.
Right.
Then he catches Yuta the exact same way, but he's like hanging onto the bottom rope. Bandito sees it. He gets hyped. 21 plex. GG, my guy. Brody King and Bandito retain. I love Brodido.
Yes.
Very good tag team. It all makes sense. Think of the shirt that Brody King was wearing. This tag team makes sense. Put it all together. Dub. I like it. Very happy with what we got. Let's see here. According to SRS, the $10 off the pay-per-view, but the cost of Max basically makes up that $10. Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna get into all that in 1 second. You know what I want to see Marina step up to Tony? They could do that if you wanted to give her a shot.
Yeah.
Megan Bain is starting to get that final boss energy. Yeah, yep. Megan Bain, she's gonna be in an all-star 8-woman tag on Collision with the Triangle of Madness. They're taking on like Tony Storm. I'm trying to remember who else was in it. I think did I see Riho? I can't remember everybody who was in it, but tell your peoples, man. That's the best thing I could say. Tell your people, to check it out.
Yeah, go check it out, even though it's gonna be sloppy.
Yeah, this is hatred, Derek.
It's gonna be sloppy. 8-woman tag match, 8-man tag match. When there's that many people, it's gonna be sloppy.
This is hate, bro. It's an all-star 8-man tag match.
That doesn't clarify it.
T-Perk said maybe Deonna Purrazzo. I think you could bring her back.
You could.
Deanna's in the Ring of Honor Pure Women's Title Tournament too, though, right now to crown their first champ. How did you skip that Brodido was challenged by Harley Cameron? Oh, yeah, I was getting to that. Sorry. As you can see, I was mentioning it. My notes are a little out of order here. Harley Cameron, as Derek's house, I got up, painted her face looking like she was in Cats. Took the mask off, and they talked about she's undefeated. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Harley Cameron's bugging. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. But I think she's in that match with I mentioned Tony Storm. I think Mina Shirakawa, Harley Cameron, and Chris Statlander, right?
Yeah.
There we go. So, yeah, they're all together. D-Rich, I really love the tag team match tonight. Give me Claudio versus Bandito one-on-one for the ROH Championship at the next ROH pay-per-view. Sold, brother. Sold. Claudio, former 2-time champion in ROH. Absolutely. Tony is classic. Yes. Let Shotzi color her horror movies to dethrone her. Could bring in Shotzi if you'd like. Great tag title match scared me a little. I know. D Rich, what's good, man? I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone who corrected me on who was in the match. I had just compiled it all together right before. We get Renee with Okada. They talk about the tension with him and Takeshita. Here's a secret, guys.
It most certainly is. This is definitely going somewhere.
Gonna feud. They're gonna feud. I think Konosuke Takeshita is the one to dethrone Okada for that title.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to that matchup. I can't wait because I think that Okada's gonna turn it on for him. And I'm talking about I go hard Okada. Let me see here. Alayla Dawn could be brought in. Ooh, you guys are coming up with some interesting things that they could do here. Claudio and Bandito have one thing in common. They both beat Jericho to win the ROH title. Good fact. Hurt Syndicate responds to Ricochet and GOA. So listen, me and Rob talk. We hurt people. Derek just want to do the dance. Got to watch on YouTube, folks, to know what we're doing here. Dude, so the Hurt Syndicate replied back to Ricochet. Me and Rob were talking, bro, and I listen to MVP's podcast sometimes while I'm doing my workouts if I don't want to listen to music. Right. And when I was listening to him today, and MVP would be someone that I would hang out with in the locker room. I like MVP. MVP seems like a chill cat, bro. And I was just like, he speaks a lot of stuff that I'm like, this dude's smart, man. I could kick it with some of that. And when he was talking to this, bro, he was talking greasy as hell, bro. He was like, I'm going to punch you right in your bitch ass mouth. I was like, MVP gotta chill, bro.
True definition of thugonomics.
Yo, the truth was right there, bro. I loved it, man.
Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
I didn't expect a Bone Thugs and Harmony reference from me, Derek. But I'm looking forward to it, and they accept the match. And then Bobby and Shelton just rub their hands together, bro. They about to, and I love Shelton at the end. Renee, it was a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thanks, Shelton.
You gotta love Shelton.
And Renee's facials are great too when she does the interview. Like I said, Renee's up there for probably like one of the best interviewers of all time.
Without bar none for me.
Mean Gene might be still the top, but I got Renee like right behind Mean Gene.
Ooh, Mean Gene's got to be my number one, bro.
Yeah, Mean Gene was on some shit.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Put that cigarette out. Really good. I still think Harley should have gotten the title from Mercedes in Australia. I'll say no to that. I don't think Harley was ready yet, but that's just me talking. Isn't MJF working with Ricochet? I'm not really sure. I think they want you to forget that, but that is a detail that's going to come back into play. Because you scratch my back, I scratch your back. You shouldn't really take any stuff from the Hurt Syndicate.
Right.
They were planning on jumping you again, Watch. We're going to find out he said something like that. Mark my words. He was talking greasy. Next up, Derek, we have Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, your boys. They had a segment where we were going to hear from them. Guess what? That was a lie. We didn't. Because they got attacked by FTR during Copeland's entrance. Christian didn't even come out because he's an a-hole and he was probably going to get his own entrance. Dax and Christian are going at it. He gets busted open. His head was leaking. It was soaking wet. Shake it like a thong, shake it like a thong, shake it. They were going in, bro. Dax is bleeding. They were just beefing the whole time. You empty out the locker room with the guys who don't get on TV too often, but you notice some great independent talents there, and this is what me and Tiff were talking about in the DMs. You saw Jordan Oliver. You saw a bunch of other people that you'll recognize. Just go through the whole segment. But another name that I saw in there, Adam Priest. Now, I mentioned him earlier, DPW. Go check out Adam Priest's work. He's been on Ring of Honor. Derek, your boy, Dax was pushing him a little bit, and he kind of rocked Dax. He was like, we ain't doing that. Jordan Oliver got spike pile driver, and they end the segment after that like, why'd you punch me? And I'm about to beat you up now. It was all heat. And if you haven't seen Adam Priest, and I'm saying this for Tiff, this is Tiff sponsored, Go check out his independent wrestling matches. And in the next segment, we get him and your boy talking greasy to each other. Him and Big Stoke. Stoke was going in on his promo. And he said, go get. He was trying to apologize to FTR. They were like, yeah, you know what? We're about to mess your bitch ass up. And I was like, yo, what is going on? I'm calling people bitches tonight on this show. And he was like, we're going to mess you up. Go get a tag partner for Collision, and you're going to face us. I don't know if he's going to get one of the workhorsemen. I don't know if he's going to get Jordan Oliver, but Priest is about to crush it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know, listen, I've been saying he should team with Dynamite Kid Jr. or excuse me, Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington or whatever. Okay. Team them up, bro, as the Bulldogs. I think you got something there. But he's going to deliver big time on this. And I think this is his opportunity. And I think Tony Khan should sign him. That's just me talking, though.
He definitely should. He should definitely sign him. Why not? I mean, he shows a lot of promise. So why not make it happen?
Jordan Oliver versus Shibata on ROH tomorrow. That should be fire. I had him on the pod a few years ago, was trying to get him back on before he was signed, but it's hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get him back. I promise you that. I hope Claudio will be at ringside. Yes, Mox and Garcia was the promo before this. They did a video package. Oh, my goodness. They did a video package for something that people say they never do video packages for Collision.
Very true.
Yeah, this is no, and I'm talking like that, and this is not for people in my chat because they know what's up. This is for people who talk that dumb shit on social media. I'm tired of dumb shit all the time on social media. Stop doing this crap, all right? Cut it out. Oh, there's no stories on Collision. Baloney. I'm telling you right now that they've been putting stuff on.
Time to let it go.
Jordan Oliver was one half of the GCW tag champs with Price and former tag champs with Nick Wayne. Yes, they were the West Coast connection. Definitely. Love it, man. D-Rich, man, appreciate you. Thank you. He do it for me, but you know how AEW is. Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah.
I think TK has both Priest and Oliver on his radar and wouldn't be giving them these spots. Yeah, I heard that Oliver was going to get signed before. They were thinking about putting him and Nick Wayne together as a team, but they went the other route with Christian. So cool with me.
Sounds good.
Cool with me. Looking forward to Collision. Like I said, John Moxley, Daniel Garcia headlining the night. I'm interested to see like where's Garcia going with this, like Moxley trying to influence him and bring him into the fold.
Right.
I like it though a lot.
It's to see Danny Garcia going back and forth with Mox. It's something to see because Danny, as long as he's been wrestling on this type of stage, in my mind, and only in my mind, in my opinion, I feel like he's still a seasoned vet, but at the same time, he's still they're still like, hey, come on, come over this way. Like there's still a lot of coaching.
They're trying to put him to that main event level, which I think him and Yuta are going different routes for. Yuta is spending the long time. Meanwhile, like I said, to me, they're AEW's Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
And like you're gonna watch these guys, they're gonna develop into you got to get through him to get over here first. I love it. And Tiff mentioned the Dean show. Yes, Ring of Honor is working with the Dean. Going to be great. I saw Lee Moriarty was booked for the show, and I think they did a couple other matches today. I think I retweeted them, but I can't remember all of them. But yeah, definitely check it out, man. Dean show is not live, by the way. Yeah, I figure they'll end up airing it later on. It'll be on ROH YouTube channel another day. Yeah, I'll be checking that out. The Dean's always a good show. What else did we get into with that? Collision added the 8-woman tag we had mentioned. We talked about the match FTR versus Copeland and Christian Cage. We are going to get that match. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be one of the top tier matches for the All Out show, in my opinion. We should record Derek's reaction to Copeland coming out. Derek will be happy.
Yes.
Spend a minute. On this day,
I see clearly.
Main event time. Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega, and Jet Speed taking on Kyle Fletcher, Josh Alexander, and the Young Bucks. Young Bucks had who are these guys? They were clowning them. Young Bucks have still done great with that. I love seeing the old tag moves from Kenny and Hangman when they were the tag champs. Underrated tag reign that I didn't appreciate as much as I should have.
It was definitely underrated. I didn't appreciate it like I should have as well. Then having them as a tag, once Hangman loses the title, hopefully after a good decent amount of time, they go back and run it back. Get those tag team titles and run the gauntlet again.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day they will let him run him back again. Good reign, and I would still argue one of the top 10 matches in like AEW history is that tag title match at Revolution with them and the Bucks.
Yeah,
great storytelling. Great way to like make you wonder what's going to happen between these four friends, and I loved the heck out of that match. Like really, really good. Go back and watch it if you haven't watched it from Revolution 2020. It was right before the pandemic started. Yeah. Because they had the bracelets, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That's how I remember it. Boom. Young Bucks were flying all over the place. Double TK drivers with Fletcher and his brother, Matt Jackson. Nick was on a roll in this one. Kevin Knight, bro, in the end. I felt bad for this brother. He got caught sleeping, hit with a flurry of finishers. They messed up Speedball as well. He got caught into a pile driver. Josh Alexander really had him done. And then Kyle Fletcher just came over and was like, yo, I'm about to brainbuster you, dog. I'm like, he's done already, bro. Just pen him. Brainbuster gets the pen. Kyle Fletcher looks like a total star here.
We feed you to the worms real quick. You know what I mean? Like I'm about to feed you to the worms.
Yeah. And I appreciate Matt agreeing with us on the underrated run. Then after the match, bro, post-match beatdown on Omega and Page. Fletcher hits a brain buster on Hangman onto a chair. They end up putting Kenny Omega through a table. Kenny's holding his neck. Yep. Hangman can't do anything. Like I said, Kevin Knight's done. He can't move. And Speedball got jacked up, so he's done. Don Callis' family ran roughshod at the end. They did whatever they wanted.
Ooh, did they ever? Just what they did to them is like, okay, bro, relax.
Yeah, and Matt said this was an 8-man. Dude, that's all these all-star 8-man tags are. It's PWG, ROH matches, and that's why they give them to you. It's just boom, 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 boom.
Right, and I like that at times when it fits. If it doesn't fit,
man's a hater, guys. He's a hater. Top tier. Top 10 of the year. Jesus says, Conrad, the Bucks of Youth are coming for that tag team of the year. They have a case to be made, I think. They should be in at least the talks of it with people.
Yes.
I think FTR could be as well for the great matches they put on. Why no babyface on the roster come out and help Omega is nasty. Listen, bro. All their friends were already beat down. It was not a good night for the babyfaces tonight.
Not at all.
Yeah, so they were cooked. They're positioning Kyle Fletcher as the guy to challenge for the world title. They could be. But Josh Alexander's got to fit in here too. Like I said, I think you could either do a tag match, which I don't mind if they do something like that either. I could also see it being Josh Alexander, Kenny Omega, and I could see Fletcher and Hangman.
Yeah, there are options for this. I'm not quite sure yet who I would want to see. But there are options.
Yes. I just had to put laughing emojis to what Jocelyn had up there, not these guys again. Kyle looked like money. I agree. Show went off the air, Derek. I say thumbs up, show. Not mad at it.
Thumbs up.
Conrad, have to tell Derek about the hologram storyline we're getting. Yeah, Derek might know. We're getting a like evil hologram storyline. There'll be 2 of them, but holograms, the other person's going to be playing the evil hologram. Yo, fire, bro. I'm just telling you now. Remember who told you. They got chemistry.
Got it.
They've also wrestled in that arena where the 2300 arena at the same time. So, okay. But it was on the MLW show. Get ready for some pure heat that's going to be coming that way. I'm just trying to see what else is happening. We talked about All Out. We have a couple new matches added to it. Like I said, Hurt Syndicate and Ricochet and GOA. We had Riho and Mercedes and FTR and Copeland and Christian versus Christian Cage, versus FTR. We also found out that Thanksgiving Eve, they are going to have Dynamite in Nashville and Collision as well. So they're going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, Wednesday, November 26th. So Little change there. Don't forget, if you're in Australia, you got AEW Grand Slam Australia happening on the lovely St. Valentine's Day. So that'll be going down, and then they'll be doing a house show, House Rules, Sunday the 15th of February in Brisbane, or Brisbane, as we say here in America.
Brisbane.
Also, don't forget, September to Remember. Tony said he's taking that ECW show whether you want him to or not. Wednesday, September 17th, London, Ontario. So yeah, make sure that you guys check it out. Derek, you're getting some criticism here in the chat a little bit. Not bad. Good match. Derek, not all 8-man matches are bad. I can see Kevin Knight and Fletcher as longtime rivals like Swerve and Hangman. Definitely could.
No.
Yeah. Ares is amazing. Yes, Clown, I agree. Incredible. Him and Hologram will tear it up. That House Rules show is where AEW should scout for some talent, to be honest. Yeah. They might. I love that the House Rules, they tape it and then let it be exclusive to Max. They should always tape all of those shows, so then you got more content to add to your library.
Yeah.
All right, people. Here we go. Not what I wanted to bring up. Deleting, because I saved an extra one of these and an extra one of those. All right. My apologies. Technical problems. Let's talk about this. So we had the announcement earlier today. AEW pay-per-views are coming to HBO Max. As announced today, Sports on Max will stream AEW pay-per-view events live without ads, starting with AEW All Out, which is now going to be Saturday, 9/20 at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Stream on Max subscribers with supported devices can purchase the event with the exclusive price of $39.99.
$39.99.
A lot of money still.
It is.
If you're already paying for Max, I get it, though. You got a discount. But also, if you're paying for Max, that's still a lot of money to add up with what you're paying.
Yes.
Is it the best deal? No. But you can still watch on other means. However you've been watching the show, payperview.com, Triller. There's a lot of different things. What concerns me more than anything was that they changed the start time to this damn pay-per-view.
Yeah.
The pay-per-view start time, as you guys can see, I'm going to pull it up right here. It is now going to be at 3. 3. Do I have an issue with it being at 3? Not really. But I do have an issue with now we have to change our plans a little bit because we weren't going to be able to check in, and they're doing the show at 2 beforehand, that tailgate show. So how are we going to be able to make this work? So I was supposed to talk to all the homies to try to set this up today, but we all couldn't have a meeting of the minds just yet. But we're going to have to talk this out and figure out what we're going to do. But whatever. I took off. I think they're off. So we'll get there. We'll figure it out. And maybe that leaves us to be able to go out for dinner and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool. See,
I'm hoping we don't get 8-hour show for this.
We still want to see the city a little bit, just to get a little lay of the land real quick.
Yeah. And then let's pull this up. Shout out to Drain Maker. A few more details. HBO Max will stream pay-per-views without ads. Only current Max subscribers in the US will get the pay-per-view at $39.99. Pay-per-view replays will be exclusively available for 6 months for purchasers. I don't like that either. You should keep the pay-per-view the whole time.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to say you're going to upload it to Max for after 6 months. Pre-orders will start on Friday, September 5th. And once you purchase the pay-per-view, you can find the show under My Purchases via the My Stuff page on HBO Max. Great. I saw people, I've went back and forth with a few people about this today about, is this a good deal? Blah, blah, blah. Look, Tony Khan knew the deal he was getting before. The deal he got made him profitable, Derek. I don't know what people want. And like I said, you can either get Fan Conrad thinks that, yes, I would love the shows to be on a streaming network where I pay money and they all just pop up.
Right.
We ain't there yet. Until someone offers Tony a number he's looking for, it ain't going to happen.
No. Because
that's how this works. It's the same thing.
Yeah. You'd be lucky if it works out that way. And even then, that's still a long shot.
Yes. I don't know, man. it's going to be what it's going to be when it comes to how does this show look? What's it going to be? And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get to your comments again in 1 second here, guys. I see you guys talking. So like I said, overall, moving the show to 3. I could be mad at AEW, but I could also be mad at WWE too for doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, in all honesty, cut the shit. Like, I need someone, whether it be WBD, Warner Brothers Discovery, or Netflix, or USA, NBCU, tell them to stop the shit, bro. Like, stop counter booking. We're not playing this. I bought this product or this property so I could see things. All right. They're stacking this show up against them, bro. Like, let's call it what it is. It's their first time on ESPN. Yep. They're going to stack the show because of that. And then also you're going up against AEW. We want to crush AEW. AEW moved the show to an earlier start time. Does that make them look weak? Does it make them look afraid? I don't know. It's tough to say because
it is very tough because if you don't fully understand what the situation is, you're going to be lost. And I don't think it's a right idea to do that. But people throw the cards out, and that's what they're dealt.
Listen, Tony Khan is still selling 100,000 plus pay-per-views each and every year.
Right.
All right. If you're Tony Khan, we're gonna do some quick math. 100,000. Let's just say he gets all 50 of the bucks, just for easy math, right? I know he doesn't, but it's split up differently, probably amongst all the pay-per-views. If he gets 50 bucks for each time he sells 100,000 pay-per-views, what is that? That's $5 million, right?
Yeah.
You got $5 million. He does 10 pay-per-views a year. That's $50 million. Unless you are offering him money that's going to make up for that amount, Tony Khan is not going to sell you that library until you pay him what he thinks it's worth.
Right.
If 100,000 people are buying it and I'm getting this much money, if you're not going to give it to me, then I'm going to keep selling these for what I think they're worth.
Right.
It's been $50 for how many years, bro? It's been a long time. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's the best thing in the world. Paying $50 for a pay-per-view, I get it. As a fan, I'm like, yo, this sucks. As a business person, I kind of get what he's doing too. Like, if you're not going to pay me, no one else has the WWE model of they either have their own network, they sold to someone who produces all their shows. That's great. They have a lot of revenues coming in and stuff that they can sell. AEW's not there yet. TNA's not there yet. MLW's not there yet. NWA ain't there yet. They are trying to figure out how to even get the cable stuff right. So give them some time, is what I'm saying. Pump the brakes. You want to see a better TV deal, they got to build better momentum. Their deal sucked partially probably because of the state they were in at that time. Right. And they still made money on it.
Right.
So you want them to get better stuff, hype them up, support them. Tell people how great the product is. If they get better ratings, it'll show. But to me, the next offer WBD is going to have to make, if they get some money, WBD doesn't have money. Remember, they lost the NBA.
That they did. They definitely lost the NBA.
We're about to be hearing do all over again. Right? So just peep game, pay attention to what's going on here.
Yes. Just flat out, just keep your eyes open and just pay attention to what's happening. Sometimes, like, you just have to understand. And as a fan and as a business,
two different feelings.
Two different things. It's two totally different things. I get, yes, that's what I want as a fan. Okay, I get that that's what you want as a fan, but I have to make a business here. I have to make a business proposition. I have to make a business deal. So I understand what you want, but you have to understand what I need.
It's like college and work. Work don't care about college. College don't care about work. Fans want stuff for free, and that's great and all, but Tony Khan's trying to run a business. Like I said, fans shouldn't care about Tony spending his money, but Tony's got to spend his money to make sure that fans care. Like, it works both ways.
Exactly.
It works both ways. You know what I mean? You can't just expect someone to run their business into the ground either for you. So make a profit, but don't crush people either.
Yeah, no. Let's be smart about it.
All right, let's get into some of these comments and then we'll head on out of here, man. where was it? It was Jesus. Let's start with him. He said, I don't like this. Makes AEW look weak because WWE is going to keep doing it. They should just put their best matches on and let it rock. Yeah, Jesus, but what if it takes away 20,000 pay-per-view buys? Multiply that times 50. It's a lot of money. You can't let them keep doing that either. But I hear you, though. I think eventually you're going to have to just put your foot down and be like, we're not changing the show.
Yeah, no.
Our show's better than yours, and we're going to prove it. And that's what's going to have to happen. Also, who say they don't put NXT or AAA against them? I'm already going to the show. I don't care at this point. I don't care. And I'm going to have to watch WrestlePalooza after if I even want to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, cool. Moving it early is messing with my GCW. Clown, I feel you. If you're an indie fan and you love GCW, you should be mad at both companies for this. But at the same time, I don't know what you want them to do. Like, they're like, no, we're not going for that. Matt Lopez says, breaking news, Mina Shirakawa is going to CMLL Women's Grand Prix for Team World versus Team Mexico. Let's go.
All right, let's get it.
Jocelyn says, I'm excited for All Out being on HBO Max. It may be a trial run, and $10 may not be a lot, but I'm glad to have better quality. Oh, I guess Triller hasn't been doing it for you. I didn't know that. What up, Jesse? Wrestling fans be just complaining on social media, so not surprised, Cameron. Never been surprised about it. WBD also wants that pay-per-view money. Yeah. They need capital as well because they're in the hole as well. Yo, I'm telling you, these streaming deals, they gotta hope that they work out because if not, they're gonna put some people down in the dirt, bro.
It really will. And before they even decided to roll it out, that should have been something that should have just been discussed at the table first.
I showed Derek and Hubs how many subscribers it'll take for them to break even. I said break even. Bruh, that ain't happening, bro. I don't see it on Paramount. I'm like, yo, it ain't happening. Also, to have an afternoon, I can see a whole show and still get sleep for work Sunday morning. Yeah, I like earlier shows personally. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. I like early shows as well, especially if they're going to be about 6 hours. Yeah, and I hope Tony doesn't go super long this time either.
Right.
Just end it right before 7, please.
It doesn't need to go any further than that.
Yeah. AEW and WWE got to compete with college and pro football for the next 4 to 5 months and hope the 49ers win the Super Bowl this year. No Bills? Come on, dog. Come on. $55 times 100,000 is about $5.5 million. Yep. $70 and you get ROH and the AEW pay-per-views. I wouldn't be mad.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad either.
Yeah, WBD needs AEW right now. They actually do. Like AEW is going to move up in there. What's important to them because that's going to be one of their top-rated things.
Yeah.
WBD has been hurting for years. It's only been this year that their movies have been making money. Yeah, the Superman one finally just caught on for them. Good movie.
I told you it was good.
I loved it.
You know what? I think some people just have to understand, have to separate the two. They really have to separate the two. You can't live on what Man of Steel was versus Superman is. It's two totally different aspects. You have to let it go.
Yeah. Jocelyn said, just check Ticketmaster for resale balcony for the, I'm assuming it's the WrestlePalooza show near you. $199 to $288 before fees. Eesh. It's harsh still a little bit.
Yeah.
It sucks all around. AEW had to do what is best for them money-wise, and WBD want to have a great debut on Max. Honestly, I think if this was me, I would have suggested let's make the first one free.
Yeah. And
then see how the price point feels after that.
It's a trial and error and see what happens. Like, yeah, all right, well, this worked. Okay, well, let's try to build on top of that. If it didn't work, then okay, then we got to try something else.
Yeah, if you're about to have a big announcement, I'd have Tony come out and be like, whoa, guys, I think we should do this for free the first time.
Right.
I'll pay for it. Oh, yes. Whatever. Maybe they can't say that because it's a corporation, because it's only like, where's the money? But maybe make it free the first time just to,
just to get everybody in.
Then if there's issues, you could always be like, well, it was free.
Right.
What do you want me to do?
Right. We gave you a free version. If you want the real version, here you go.
That's right. But listen, we've talked a lot. We've said a lot. We're gonna get on out of here, man. and kick it. So greatly appreciate you guys tuning in to us talking a little AEW. We're going to be doing our thoughts on All Out. If Derek brings the GoPro, maybe we'll shoot some content. I may have to tell Derek to just give me like clips of little things and we'll just talk. I don't know. Maybe we'll interview some randos. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get there. Now that the show's earlier, we damn sure don't have time for anything. We're gonna have to wake up early, maybe get some breakfast, and then just go to the show.
Yeah.
And like I said, I still gotta plan out with them. Like, what do you guys want to do for this? So we'll get into it, man. Thank you all for joining us. We are out. Leave us some comments down below. Leave an emoji. Leave something in there for us. For me, the homie Derek, we're out, and we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to join me and Sean for Clash this Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Catch you guys all on the next one. We are out.